we're going to make sure we're using a specific version just for reproducibility. Okay, so we're going to do Docker pull this one, ScalarLM ARM v0.18. Okay, 0.81. Okay, and I'm also on this Mac, and this is an M2 with 16 gigs of memory. Okay. All right. So now, okay, let's do clear. We're going to start the server. Okay, so this is the command to start the server. Docker run. You're going to get the logs out of it. We need port 8000. We're going to set the entry point to start one server, and then we're going to run this container that we just pulled. Okay, so we're going to run it. Okay, and so we should see it downloading the model. This is using the tiny model so that it runs on a CPU and we don't have to worry about memory, and it should be pretty fast. We can probably run like a 1 billion parameter model on this laptop or a 3 billion parameter model, but I'm not going to wait for it to train. So I'm just going to do the tiny model. All right, let's kill all of our stuff. So then let's go out over here and I'm going to remove my scratch. I'm going to deactivate my virtual environment. So now I'm going to do scalar LM demo, whatever. I can't spell, but whatever. And then I'm going to do a virtual environment.
Install ScalarLM.
Yeah,
First
activate.
reset your Python path. I'm trying to know how that is.
Yep. Bin activate. I'm gonna reset my Python path just in case there's anything on there. I'm gonna reset my scalar. Oh wait, what is it? Yeah, okay. I want my scalar LM API URL to surely be localhost 8000. Okay. So now I'm going to install scalar LM client so I can see what's happening on the command line. And I want to verify it actually got installed using this one. That is the right one.
LS, ScalarLM LS.
Yeah, scalar LM LS. Okay. LS, if this, okay, complete successfully. There's no models. That's fine. We're going to do help just to look at what we can do with it. We can do logs, plot, ls, sq, stats, sq, nothing training. Okay. All right. So I already had this thing, scalar LM demo. Okay. So now I'm just going to put like a watch on inference. So I added this thing. So I can do scalar watch. Scalar LM stats. Oops, I didn't source. Okay, stats. All right, so we can look at our inference stats. Okay, and so then I'm going to go back into my checkout, which has all the Scalar LM source code, and then I'm going to run uh, test deployment health check. Start with that one. Okay, so it says that all the services are up. And then I'm going to do generate. Okay.
They can't look into
And generate, we can look at this thing. So queue depth 1. I guess there's only one request submitted by generate, but then it completed 209 tokens. Okay. It's all garbage, which is just fine because it's a tiny random model. Um, okay. So then we do test, deployment, train. Make sure it's pointing at localhost, 1 GPU, not a lot of steps.
train generate because then they don't have enough regulation to
Because I want to make sure that they can verify each piece individually. And if this doesn't work, then there's no way the other one is going to work. Okay, so we're going to call train, launch the training job. I should see it in the queue. It's in the queue. I can see it in the LS. And then I can watch LSA. And we can see that it's completed 10 steps. and it's gonna go, it's not deployed yet. So just wait.
You want to show your container logs, the endpoints hit or no?
Yeah, okay. So in the logs over here, like we're hitting all these endpoints already called models, metrics, train. Okay, and over here, still not deployed. Okay, it's deployed.
Mhm.
All right, so what are we doing next? We want to do train generate. Okay, so we're gonna do, instead of train, we're gonna do train generate. Okay, so we're running, it's queued. The stats is, I guess, monitoring. It did some requests, that's fine. We're gonna do LSA so we can see the training job. It started training. It's got to do 150 steps. Okay. Let's make sure my video is recording, doing all this
It
stuff.
says recording over here at least for me, so I think it is already.
All right. So what is it doing? We can kind of, maybe we can look at the logs while that's doing that. Scalar LM logs, follow. Okay, so we can see it training. This is the log. Loaded everything, applied our adapters. Now it's running. All right, we have a bunch of steps to go. This is going to take another 2 or 3 minutes. That's fine.